turned psychic, gleaming with her red third eye. I want out of here. She's telling the truth, we can still handle one succubus anyway. Look at these sinners, said succubus Sabrina. They chose lust where they should have chosen reason, and now they're always ugly, cannot intercourse, and tormented. They will still ever chase, not ever fetch the stick. I won't mislead you into a trap, but here is the key to Satan's personal pantry, delicacies best of the world, indulgence in the best drink, food and smoke. Collected for himself and replenished where he can. She held a golden key with hollow triangle and a portkey of crystal clear ocean, water and waves splashed around a tiny beach. I shall turn this key and prospect. James. Follow me. Enter rooms of 1,000,000 shelves, artifacts containing forgetful mirrors and baubles of insane whispers, permanently getting drunk horns. The key doesn't unlock anything unless you're right proper lost, cannot be found, under 10,000 kilos of weight, but you can still move at walking speed. They finally got the end of the room, into an opulent gold and black corridor, and then into a large kitchen and pantry, 2 huge wooden tables in 2 rooms besides. I help the few who need the pantry, she said mischievously. There's Ouroboros haggis pie and spirit, said Arnaud competitively. I dare you to eat the haggis, James. Succubus Sabrina helped them serve and explain. You guys are super powerful, right? We're getting out. She had her instincts to languish and maim, sunder, but calmed them. I can 2 unholy strikes and flex stalwart, indomitable. James. I have beaten every large animal with a baguette. Arnaud. I am the best god for action and ploy. Nemesis. There was beer sausage from Germany and Hungary named crispy jalapeno, chili sundae, Westerbottom cheese 95% beef, horse sausage with truffle, boar and juniper berry. German hunter sausage, wild mix, and black garlic sausage. There were small kegs of the most expensive French wine, Chateau Mouton, Margaux and Montrachet. Irish whiskey, Ashford Castle and Estate. This whiskey tastes like burning oak, said Arnaud. That's how the best whiskey tastes like. Whiskey proves how little people can drink to exercise, savor taste. Let me try. They passed it around, happy to spoil someone evil like that. This wine isn't surly, it tastes like expensive juice. Surly Raider. This is why I like red wine, drank like she had an eternal liver, maybe. Nemesis. Red wine drunk is the worst drunk. Raider. 10,000 euro sake. They coughed, burned and felt elevated woodily around the table. My grandfather drowned in expensive sake. Raider. Unpoison me Yensid, so I can drink thus more. I know an unpoisoning spell. He teleported a golden purple spellbook, pulled it from an invisible library. Undo mistakes from quests and qualms, release my confusion fusion. Look, a rare 50% alcohol beer, poison ivy. Raider. Pickled gremlin toe alcohol. That curls my toes. With the sausage they paired wizard's misspelling, University Exam XL edition. You only live once, Heartstopper gluten and sugar-free and Indian Cobra, royalty keg. Satan appeared larger and more demon than a spirit. Isam will come and flush you out. I will not show myself and fall for this. There seems to be the devil's orchard, and his sugar peaches, next to the saloon-like doors. Great stuff, have any more? Said James mouthful. I would like a whole salted salmon. You will pay for this. Satan pointed a shadowy finger to the pink succubus. James realized his mistake and threw himself in front of Sabrina. Satan sent a black orb with a hurricane of darkness. The orb tortured James and was hard holding onto. He held on, weakening until Satan puffed into diamond dust at Nemesis unholstering her sword. No one has done something nice for me, they never do. Goblins have low EQ, said Sabrina sulky. You were born here, implored Arnaud, mind blank like a canvas. Succubus are born demons in hell, fairly evil, punished between beguiling behex, can reflect some physical attacks, control the mind. Frequent tax evasionists, they really have a problem with this. That's so evil. Well, that could be like worse, said Arnaud, considering worse brutality, for some reason. She opened a cabinet with cigars and pipes. There was spiteful snakeweed, lethal lavaland leaf and gourdweed vintage. They distributed pipes and smoke. This will replenish your mana, said Sabrina, mostly catching Yensid's wizard ear. Puffing and puffing silence. We need some holy gourdweed. Wait, did you say holy gourdweed? Said Yensid. Yensid bent over and farted out 50 leaves, and they quickly started swirling in the air like peace, from 2 meters. See, that one is holy gourdweed. Yensid's ass is a rabbit hole of contradictions, contrarianism, abstraction, paradoxical dissonance, said James. Yensid being a wizard, his mana was restored like adrenaline. I don't fully get this spiteful snakeweed, I want some more though. Blue Mountain, the best cigars in the world, made by elves without manners and debt. Raider. Feels like I'm pulling down roast beef in my lungs. James. This coffee tastes like expensive chocolate and Brazil nuts. Angel. Let's try every coffee, James. Look, coffee candy.